Widespread and selling of indulgences upset Luther. As you probably well know from the last little bit of what indulgences are, if you know anything about the Bible, not accurate. Not I never talk about it. So this practice, according to Luther, he just thought that this was really harming people's ability to actually get to heaven. And because that's the case, he thought that the church was actually doing more harm than good. And therefore, we just really needed to get rid of this altogether. So, angered by this practice in 1517, October the 31st, 1517, Luther sat down on the toilet, or the privy, or whatever you want to call it. He sat down and he penned out 95 theses, basically 95 major grievances that he thought that the church was doing, or the Catholic Church was doing. And basically called out all of his superiors and said, "This is just not working like this. This is just not working." He very, very, very blatantly called out the use and selling of indulgences. Again, if you want to know more about some of the things that were going on, look up a guy named John Tetzel. John Tetzel was selling indulgences through Luther's area, his parish. And Luther was just really not okay with it. So because they had the Gutenberg printing press, they were able to make thousands of copies of the 95 Theses. And it spread out all over the place, all over Germany, all over the Holy Roman Empire. And because that was how that played out, more people got to kind of see the indulgences were in, and they may not be exactly right. So basically, how this plays out is he wrote out his 95 Theses. He mailed it. He mailed one of them to the church superiors, and then he also nailed one to the church door. The church door was where everybody went. Everybody went by it throughout the day, and so it was kind of like the town bulletin board. And so people would nail that stuff up on the door, big wooden door. You'd see anything from, this person needing help doing this or whatever. Any kind of announcements that were going through the town would be nailed to the church door. So he nailed that 95 Theses to the door, and he also printed a bunch of copies, and he also sent them directly to his superiors. He was asking for a fight, and he's going to get one.